have a very picky nose, like not picky nose, but like picky, discriminating nose. Hey everybody, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a summer favorites video for you guys. I haven't done a favorites video in a very, very long time. And I actually am not even 100% sure that I've done a favorites video before. But if you like favorites videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all the things that I have been loving over the summer. And if you guys like this video by giving it a thumbs up, then I will know that you want me to keep on doing this type of seasonal favorites video in the future, and I'll be doing one in the fall and the winter and the spring as well. These are all either rediscovered products or favorites that I've loved for a long time, or new things that I'm loving that I wanted to share with you guys. And so I guess I'll start with the main thing, which to me is the most exciting. And you may have noticed by the thumbnail that I actually got a MacBook Pro for myself because I have needed a laptop for so long. I needed one anyway, just for homeschooling when we're on the go, or I'm taking the girls to activities, things like that. It would be so nice to have a laptop with me where I could plan out lessons or do research on curriculum or whatever. But I could never do that because I didn't have a laptop. And also for my YouTube channel, it's something I've really needed a long time for my YouTube channel, to be able to edit videos on the go while I'm at the girls' activities or waiting on them at church or something like that. To have a laptop to be able to get some work done and edit videos, upload videos, whatever I need to do for YouTube, I really wanted to have a laptop. But I never got one because they are really expensive. And it's one of those things that I was like, well, I don't really have to have it. But I've only had this thing for a few weeks and it has already made my life so much easier. So I'm super excited to have this finally. I'm planning on getting a pretty case for it to try to protect it. I did go ahead and get the Pro instead of the Air just because I am going to be using it a lot for editing, so I wanted it to have a bigger screen and a better processor and a fan, whereas the Air does not have a fan to like cool the laptop down when it gets too warm. So who knew I would ever be so excited about a big hunk of metal, but I am really excited about that. So that is a definite favorite from the summer. Moving on to some beauty favorites, which is kind of a funny segue, but there are a couple things that I have either loved for a long time or that I discovered over the summer that are really great products. The first thing I want to share with you guys, and these are, in my opinion, the best makeup removing facial wipes that I have found, and it's actually the Kroger brand. Now it says, compared to Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. Well, I have tried the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes, as well as like the Target brand, the Costco brand, the Dollar Tree brand, like so many brands of makeup removing wipes, and none of them, in my opinion, work as well as these. These stay really wet and they are just, I don't know, I just love them, and they're really inexpensive. That's another thing. A lot of makeup removing wipes are really expensive, I think, for something you're just going to wipe your face with and throw away. So these are, I think, regular price $2.18 at Kroger. So if you have a Kroger store in your area, definitely give these a try because they are amazing, and I think they have a guarantee. Let's see. Yeah, quality guarantee. So I'm guessing if you don't like them, you can bring them back, but they are great and I use these every single day. Another beauty favorite that I have been using and loving and reaching for almost every single day over the summer are these two eyeshadow palettes. The first one I have is the L'Oreal La Palette Nude Intense. I like this one because they are all pretty much mattes or semi-matte. There's not a shiny one in the bunch. So these are really good for all over. Obviously the darker colors are good for the outer corner, but I like to mix these with my next favorite palette, which is the Rimmel Magnifies eyeshadow palette. These are really inexpensive, I think like $4 at the drugstore. Now these are mostly shimmers. I don't know if you can tell on screen, but they're mostly shimmers. So what I will usually do is put a light shimmer on the inside and then use either one of these darker ones on the outer corner or one of these darker ones on the outer corner to you know, finish out the look. But I love this palette, and I think these two together are the perfect combination. All of your shinier, more of a satin finish in this palette, and you've got all of your mattes in this palette. So these two together, I think, make the perfect nude eyeshadow palette combination, and you can make so many different eyeshadow looks with just these two palettes alone. So I love these two, and I use them almost every single day. Another eye product that I love is the Essence eyeliner pen waterproof. There's a couple different versions, but the blue is the one that's the waterproof, and I like the tip because it's like a marker tip, so it's a little bit more stiff, so it's easier to control the line a little bit better. And I really think this is comparable to the Stila Stay All Day waterproof eyeliner pen that I used to get. I think it's around $18 or something like that. This is $3 at ULTA, and it works just as well, and it wears all day long, and I love it. So I keep repurchasing this, and I use it pretty much every single day. Another beauty product, and I mentioned this in my Ulta haul video that I did a couple weeks ago. I'll link it if I can remember. It's the Revlon Quick Dry Base Coat. I talked about this, that I picked it up because Revlon used to have their Color Stay base coat, which was the best base coat in the entire world. Like, you could almost get 2 weeks of wear out of nail polish by using that base coat. Well, of course, they discontinued it, and I have never been able to find something similar either at the drugstore or in the salon nail type department. This is a close second. It is the best base coat I've used, even compared to some of those nail salon brand, higher, more expensive base coats. I think this is the best one that I have found, other than that one that discontinued. So it's a lot cheaper. I think it's around $8, and it does give me a week or maybe a tad bit over a week of wear without very little chipping or anything like that. So if you're looking for a good base coat, or you're wanting your manicure to last longer, definitely give this a try. I think it's an amazing base coat, and I just wish they'd bring back the other one because it was better, but this is a close second. And the last kind of beauty related product that I have, and it's kind of weird, I'm almost embarrassed to share with you guys because I have a very picky nose. Like, not picky nose, but like picky, discriminating nose, because ever since I had my girls, I almost always get just sick from smelling perfumes. Even if it's a perfume that I had before that I loved, most of them I cannot wear anymore. I have a very small fragrance collection for that reason. But what I do like is a lot of the fruitier, almost food smelling type of scents. I like coconut, lemon, anything like that. I don't know, it's weird. But I really love the smell of cotton candy. I know I am not a 4-year-old girl, and a lot of you are probably gonna make fun of me for this, but it's okay. I like it. It's not something I'm gonna wear every single day. It's probably something I'm gonna hate in like a month. But right now and over the summer, I have been loving this Body Fantasies cotton candy spray. Now that's why I got the small bottle, because I know that it's not something I'm gonna wanna wear every day. But you know, the smell of cotton candy makes me happy. It's bright, it's sugary, and it's something that reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of the circus. So I don't know, I just really like it, and I have been enjoying this. So make fun of me if you will, but it does smell good in my opinion, at least for now. Now, like I said, my taste will probably change, and in a month I'll end up throwing it away. But for now and over the summer, I have really been enjoying this. The last few things that I actually have to show you, instead of just some things I need to just tell you about, are some books that I got from Usborne recently. You guys know that I'm an Usborne Books and More representative, but I pick up books for myself and my kids all the time. So these are some of the books that I got recently that I really love. This is the Usborne Big Book of the Body. It's a hardback book for kids, all about the human anatomy. And what's neat about this book is that it's got these huge fold-out pages. So it's a regular size 2-page spread, but then when you open it up, it turns into a 4-page spread. And there are a couple of these big fold-outs all throughout the book that teaches about your muscular system, your cardiovascular system, breathing, your digestive system. So it is a great book to have on hand for help with homework. It's great if you homeschool, and it's great to give for a teacher, or if you're a teacher, to have it in your classroom. So love this book. I also really love the Usborne Not Your Everyday Illustrated Thesaurus. I think a thesaurus is a super important tool for a kid to have, whether you homeschool or not. I think we tend to use a lot of the same words over and over in speech, and we tend to use a lot of the same words over and over in our writing. And I think it's important for a kid to have options, to learn other words that they can use instead of the same word over and over. The neat thing about this thesaurus that makes it not your everyday is the words are sorted by category. So jungle words are all on one page. Clothes words, color words, noise words, color words, time words, measurements, farm words, seaside words, describing food, cooking, all different types of categories. You look in the content, you find what type of word you're looking for. So if you're looking for a noisy word, the child would go to page 27. It will have an entire page of noisy words, and they're bright, colorful illustrations that really make it fun. So all different types of noisy words describing that are verbs and adjectives and nouns: alarm, deep, boisterous, chatty, hushed, muffled, muted, soft, jingle, ping, click, buzz, blare. So tons of different noise words. So the whole thesaurus is sorted by category, which I think is really unique and especially helpful for younger kids who may not know what word to look up in a thesaurus, a traditional one. This is really going to be helpful for them to find the type of word they're looking for by being able to search it by category. The next few things I want to share with you guys are things I don't have here to show you, but I'm going to be linking them for you in the description box, or just kind of telling you where you can find them. The first few things are actually TV shows. I really enjoy watching Kate +8. It comes on TLC. I don't know if there's going to be any more episodes this season, but you can usually catch the reruns just because I think her life and her story is so fascinating. I've watched her show from the beginning. I'm sure you know who Kate is, Kate Gosselin. She has a set of sextuplets, and then she has twins, and of course now she's a single mom, so she's raising them all pretty much on her own. So I really just love watching her show, and I've watched that show since the kids were babies. So it's been really fun to watch them grow up and see how she handles having that many kids and taking care of them and keeping them alive on a daily basis. I love that show, and I'm also really excited that Chesapeake Shores is coming on. It's a Hallmark series that started last summer that had gotten picked up for a second season. So the second season actually starts in August. So I'm really excited to watch that over the summer and see what happens to those characters, because it is a really good show. So if you're looking for a TV show, a new TV show to watch, it's a really good one, and it is on the Hallmark Channel. The last summer favorite that I wanted to share with you guys is a new healthy recipe that I found. I'm always looking for healthy recipes to make because I really try to cook as healthy as possible and as organic as possible, and it's really a struggle for me because I don't like to cook. I'm not experimental. I don't like a lot of different tastes. I'm very plain in that way. So I really like to find simple, quick, easy, healthy recipes that of course I can use organic ingredients and make it even that much more healthy. So our favorite that I have discovered over the summer is what we call Italian chicken. I'm not really sure what the technical name of it is, but I will link the recipe in the description box below because it is so simple. It literally has just a couple of ingredients. It's super healthy. It's a good source of protein. It cooks really quickly. It's easy to throw in a pan and prepare. And I really love it, especially because it does have very few ingredients, and it is healthy and it's good left over the next day. So we actually are having that tonight. I'm making it tonight, and then we're going to have leftovers from it for tomorrow as well. But it is super delicious, super simple, really healthy, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed kind of hearing and seeing about what I've been loving over the summer. I think it was a really fun video that I enjoyed putting all these things together for you guys. I'll have links for everything that I can find in the description box below, the books, the makeup, all that stuff. Check your local Kroger for these wipes because they're great. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more seasonal favorites videos coming up in the future, starting with a fall favorites video. And subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.